There was like tons of different reasons, so I just disabled them all. An origins thing, I got rid of mods that I don't need, so now I just have the hair and the clothes. Some of the bigger ones just in case. Apparently an ability causes a problem, so I disabled it. Origins thing, yeah. So,
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door.
there are some
doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Alright, let's go meet Hawk. My past self of about a few days ago. Well, she doesn't look anything like my girl, but close enough.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much.
What is with her hair?
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
What is with her hair?
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison. Corypheus has already killed the Divine along with countless others, and he'll kill a lot more unless we stop him. You've already sealed the breach. That's damned impressive. I could barely get my friends to stop fighting. Still, if you think I can help... Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding it.
What is with her hair?
He somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again. If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them? It's possible, but we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Alistair. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood. If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves. Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more. I appreciate the help. I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
What is with her hair?
And where did you go after the mages rebelled? I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. We thought that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to hunt for us. But all the circles were rising up by then. We helped a lot of them take that final step. You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic. But he was dead, I swear it. I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like? Complicated. It's not like the minstrels make it out to be. He's not just a monster. Or a hero. Maybe he's both. He was trying to change the world. He knew it couldn't happen peacefully. I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now? When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my sister out of the Free Marches. I'm never really happy leaving Anders alone. Once I realized Wardens were acting strangely, I had no choice. I've seen Corypheus affect Anders' mind before. If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again. I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me? Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess. We'll talk later. I'll meet you at Crestwood.
What is with her hair? Alright, so we have a ton of things to do. Me getting lost in Skyhold is one of them. It just keeps going and going. Where am I now?
Fertile ground even here.
Oh, right.
This hold has everything.
Ah, Inquisitor,
You have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
I'd like information on how the fight against Corypheus is affecting the common folk.
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
Farewell, revered mother.
Be well, Inquisitor.
So I think you can get herbs in here. Or I thought you could. Ah, that's it. Okay. Oh. Oh. Huh? Why is there a door to a door?
Well, committed to independence, Shame. Need something?
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Sword.
Yay!
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Huh. She'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever read. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Aww.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen. So, you want me to finish writing the latest issue of my worst serial for Cassandra? Oh, that's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
That's amazing. I told you I was going to tell her as soon as I had, excuse me, chance to. Aha, found you, Missy.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster. Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what. I pray you're right. If the
Come here,
hints
baby.
are heading for us be believed, we are all in terrible
Come
danger.
here.
Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide. A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable, if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what their dress requires. The Templars came far to fight with us. They need to feel secure here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty.
Yeah, I'm sure anyone has difficulty on that.
Do you know who first left to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much
Aww.
screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a little bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Kitty. Ooh, it got bigger. And there are more quests. Oh.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Alright, let's just start at the bottom and go up. Ooh.
Let's see what we have.
Oh. Oh.
Inquisitor,
Oops.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallermire arrived an hour ago.
thank the Maker. We need good news.
What is that? Oh my god, there's so many fucking things. No.
Inquisitor?
Alright, that's all for now. Oh boy. We gotta go finish this, but man, it's gonna be an entire episode of me just exploring Skyhold. It's so big. I gotta talk to everybody. What's happening? Oh my gosh. So many quests. I'm overwhelmed. Alright, find the blacksmith. Wait, I know where the blacksmith is.
Battling the demons of paperwork. That's a fight nobody walks away from clean.
You have no idea the number of times I've almost been killed by bills of lading. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed the chosen one before.
I'm a person like any other. You don't have to treat me differently.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm overthinking things. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you then?
None of this shit makes any sense. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Hell yeah, baby. What's Wicked Grace?
I've got a minute if you need something.
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
Josephine is ordering more Inquisition stationery. I think the new badge is covered in gold leaf and smug superiority.
What do you think of our general?
He's been insufferably smug lately. You might want to tell him to watch his back. I think Liliana might shiv him.
How do you think Josephine is handling the job of ambassador?
If this Inquisition thing doesn't work out, I may hire her to deal with the Merchants Guild. She'd own them before breakfast.
What do you think of Liliana's work?
She's pretty bored right now, and that's dangerous. Never leave your spies idle.
Good to know.
Back to work then.
Okay. Undercraft. Rune crafting. Okay. Let's go judge somebody. Oh. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute throne. Oh, I love those windows too.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment.
Doesn't really look like a
Where
throne,
you
but it's cool.
will sit in judgment.
Ooh.
Who will I be judging exactly? Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course. Still more lives in my hands. You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison. Is there anyone I should judge? Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
We'll bring him before you.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
Poor goats!
He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first.
You threw a goat
What should we do with him? Where should he go?
at you.
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son. And I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with
So
gold
you could have
dust.
just taken the goat blood instead of throwing the goat at the building.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tavintus, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat.
That's rude.
Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Oh, I don't know. He could go in that, what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran, you'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to someone, then probably released.
Gibbet?
What is a gibbet?
Gibbet?
What is a gibbet? What's a gibbet? What's a gibbet? What's a gibbet? What is a gibbet?
Knight Captain Denham, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord Seeker at Therenfall Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing. The Envy Demon perhaps fooled the Knight Captain, but following his superior's orders nearly destroyed the Templars.
We must address the harm he unleashed.
I only did as I was told.
Knowingly or not, you condemned your brothers and sisters to death.
You would have done the same if you hadn't abandoned the order. I served faithfully. It went red after what the Lord Seeker told me to do.
I didn't suffer at your hands. That was your knights in the Templar Order. Let the remaining Templars judge the man who failed them.
Everybody liked that.
The penalty will be death. They can't. Not after what I've seen.
Ugh, am I done? Thank gosh. Alright. Something at the war table. Isn't throne. Where was he?
Are you alright, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was trying.
Protect Clan Levalin.
Inquisitor.
Alright, is everybody out somewhere? Looks like it. Okay. We're going down the line here. Just going down the line. Specialization. Can I fast travel here? Boom. Travel. What specialization?
Hold and declare, Inquisitor.
What do you mean?
I ask your intent. I was summoned to oversee training, and I would know my charge. I am your commander in this matter, Commander Helene.
Thank you for coming, Commander Helene.
Commander will suffice, recruit.
Excuse me.
I teach the skills of the Knight Enchanter. It is a rank. It is a life. Understanding its hierarchy is the first step. You already know this. You were not made Inquisitor and then taught to lead. I will teach you how to rise to your place. How to join your warriors, spectral blade in hand. How to command the ranks while standing beside them. Are you ready?
Wait, is this Arcane Warrior? I don't want that.
Commander is a title I associate with human forces.
Knight Enchanter has roots in Elven tradition, but it has utility in every tradition. There are no borders for the mage who wields a spectral blade. There is respect, and there is fear.
I can't commit to this yet. Hello? Yes, hello. I am your trainer. Yes? I am your trainer.
Yes.
You said that. Good, because it has been a long journey. The cause is just, and if we don't start soon, you won't have time to learn. I am your trainer. You seem a little scattered. It's nothing. I'm just a little fatigued. It's nothing. Thank you. I was charged with studying the breach and the subsequent rifts to discover how they affected traditional disciplines. I was enthralled. So were the 19 others, I presume. They're dead. They learnt the power, but couldn't wield it. Rift Mage Inquisitor. The forces are incredible. And with training, you will be incredible. I know how not to die, and I can teach it. It's incredible.
What? What?
Tell me why this would best suit me.
You are the Inquisitor.
And?
You deserve power that casts your enemies aside with the abandon of a creative force. Crushes them with your very will. That is the promise. Who better than you? You are the Inquisitor.
What the fuck? I think I want someone to...
The rifts were triggered by the breach. There's already a school of magic.
A school? No. Yes. Sort of. The holes in the veil flooded us with magic.
So that's Arcane Warrior.
It changed
This
the
is
rules,
Rift
modified them,
magic?
enough that the careless inverted themselves, old forces in new forms. Others will try, their results will vary, but you will have the best instructions. Because your trainer has already taken the risk. The price has been paid.
I think if this guy's a healer...
No, I can't commit yet.
Inquisitor, I heard a tapping. My skills are required.
And you are?
Speaker Vius Anaxas. I have come from Navarra as a voice for the dead. Welcome them, and they will serve your cause.
The Inquisition is open to any allies.
Warmth I do not often find. Thank you. I am of the Mortalitas. We tend to those who have passed and revere their lives by honoring them in death. And when the living are threatened, we give the bodies of the dead physical purpose once more. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
Okay, I need to look these
What
up
is a
online.
Mortalitasi?
We are the caretakers of the Grand Necropolis of Navarra. For the treasured relics,
Dragon
we usher a
Age
spirit of the faith into the void of their mortal form. It honors them both. But when
Mage
enemies threaten the living,
specializations.
we turn death into a weapon of war instead of merely the result.
Knight Enchanter. Alright, we're gonna go Necromancy, I guess. No. This is like my, I don't know how many playthrough.
Steps are small, but vital.
But it's been
Instruction and veneration.
a long time.
Then you'll return. We shall see what this life holds for you.
Bleh. Where do I get devouring skulls? Bleh. 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 Wait, can I just go here? Spirit Bomb, or Walking Bomb, is one of my favorite spells in the whole game. Not that I would necessarily consider Amelia a necromancer, but it's the more for my controlling mage here.
See for yourself.
Oh, right, runes. Right, I have runes. Runes that I do have. That's a weird guy's head. He's so pretty.
Hello there.
Oh right, it's the girl from I didn't help her.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Dagna. In my playthrough I just ignored her.
You're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna.
Clearly she didn't need my help.
Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The breach was pretty too. In a destroy everything sort of way.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things.
You're adorable. Let me just pat you on the head. Pat, pat.
Looked at Harris devices.
The only reason the warden ignored you is because I was doing a playthrough
No disrespect meant to the class.
and I didn't want to run back to the circle.
I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can count just about anything. Almost safely.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Corifia say. That's a long chain of loose upwards. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open
This is another area where I can't hear her very clearly
open. But it looks like you can use
because of the waterfall.
it. May be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
You're adorable.
Dagna, show me what you can do.
You want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it?
No.
Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right.
Where's Sandal? Sandal is always the enchanter. Sandal is always the enchanter. Not that I have anything against you, Dagna. I'm sorry. You're very cute. But you're not
Ready
Sandal.
for anything, Inquisitor?
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Here's how it goes. Accept it.
God, it's been so long. But destroy undead. Adorn a skull and jewel, but the... How do I enchant, or how do I craft a... That doesn't look like a dragon, that looks like a walrus. Weapon? No. Where did it go?
I've walked away from two men. This place, though, it's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some
Everyone.
time. What? Everyone just gone. You're the surprise, not him.
We left the...
Family, it's good to be back at work.
Have you any thought?
You know I aren't Lizette head to foot. The rest of us go on. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
Any thoughts?
You sure she doesn't own the place?
No offense. It needed.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. She has an edge though. Mind it.
I'll be back.
I'll be.
Alright. Literally spinning right. Maybe modify weapons? How do we make a rune?
Ready to answer the great mysteries. It'll be wonderful.
Dagna.
Here's how it goes. You bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or magic. Except it's not. It's
Do I not have the ingredients?
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough! We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but he had vanished. Then, we looked for Hawk, but she was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no.
The hero for
It
Eldon's
was
vanished.
just you who kept her from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawk would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy. You've made your point. Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake. Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept her secret.
Because he kissed.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
Varric's earned his right to be here, Cassandra.
Thank you.
He did bring Hawk. Late, perhaps.
And
but
her
Hawk
hair is
with us,
weird.
as are you.
You know what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, she'd be dead too. You people have done enough to her.
That's true.
I believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawk. I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawk down?
Honestly, Hawk might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. She supported the Mage Rebellion after all. She wouldn't have trusted me for a second. But this isn't about Hawk, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not hard enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the
Why is the hero
of
Ferelden missing?
the Maker wouldn't have needed to send me.
I don't think she's missing when you marry Alistair.
I don't know what's to come, but
That's
you're
interesting.
more than I could have hoped for.
Why is he missing? So the one time the one that I remember, mind you, my hero Ferelden married Alistair, and there was a scene when Alistair as king came and then actually talked about her. So this is a different playthrough. I made my hero of Ferelden marry Aurora. So the fact that he's missing is curious to me. Alright, let's go try to figure this out. Okay, so what did it say?
Spiderwebs help stop the bleeding.
Storm Coast. We need to go back to the Storm Coast, so. Bleh. Can we just, like, fast travel?
And they prevent wounds from getting...
This is gonna be awful. It's gonna be all raged. But it's alright. It's fine. I want to be friends with Dorian, so I need him in my party. Maybe we can make him an arcane mage and then, or maybe he's not an arcane mage. Maybe he has his own. Man, you can spend a freaking long time. There's so many characters. And the thing is that, like, whenever I play a game like Tales of Symphonia or Tales series, I like to talk to all the people. Like, I like to talk to the villagers. know, for having that tranquility thing on, it does not seem to work very well. We found it! We found it! Yay! Yay! We did it! Yay! We did it! Woo! Woo! Alright, the next one is over there. Oh my god, I saw rocks on the ground and I was like, Skull? Found it! I found it! Thank goodness I have a fire staff on me. Does his shield thing pile on top of our... Yay, we did it! Okay, now we just have to go... Okay, since we're here, let's go deal with these things, because I think we're high enough level now that we can. I just completely clear this. Sorry, Puck. Oh, right. I think it's like out there where Varian's thing is too, and I don't know if it's open, but we'll see. This horse is so pretty. I love this horse. Oh, we should get this. That's a rare one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is... I don't know if we can go in, but maybe we can. Is it open now? Okay, it wasn't open before, so that's a good sign. Can't see. Don't die. Please don't be evil. I mean, of course it's gonna be evil, but does this fill up like multiple? Wait, where the heck did they come from? Dragon blood, dragon blood. We'll say that the necromancy comes from the witch's side. Yeah. To make our lore make sense. With Amelia. Alright, let's save. That looks good. Bow, bow, bitch. autofocus the same one. That was creepy. Things whispering to me. Yay! Alright, now we just have to go back to that cave and... That weird ice shield looks so funny.
Just gets in everywhere.
Ah! Oh, walking in this area is so challenging. I will be very happy to just have it finished and done. How the frick do you get up there? Did it? Can't see, can't move. is really low because of an item, isn't it? And I don't know if that item is worth it. Yeah, get stuck on the cliff, stupid spider. My teammates apparently can't get up there, get up here to help me, so you can get stuck there for all I care. I'm pretty sure there's an item on me that is... Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. It didn't change. I took it off, so why isn't it reflecting here? Are you guys in yet? Oh, thank goodness. This isn't it at all.
Inquisitor.
Do I have enough? I do. That's a creepy freaking skull.
Word for you. What is it? You may...
Slide. Can we go in yet? Nope. How do we go in? Pretty sure the only way to get in there is to open that up.
Nothing to report, sir.
Just wandering around doing whatever. Sure. Yeah, assassin. Oh my god, it's up there, isn't it? Is gonna be impossible for my horse. She's managing. She's managing somehow.
Good find.
Whew. Sorry, sweetie.
Whoa!
Did we find them all? Okay, I think we found them all. So we just have that, which we can't get into. But we'll close this rift and then go to the Black Emporium to get our bloodstone, because I'm pretty sure we can get it there. I also need to look up about Hawk's hair, what the fuck that problem is. Alright, darling, I'm gonna have to let you go here. You wait right here. You're a good girl. I guess Peck is a boy. Actually, I don't really know what Peck is. Peck is Peck. Oh, there we go. My health is back. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of health that it takes off. Not worth it. Not worth it. What do you approve of? Killing a spider? Is he not a spider fan?
How does a spirit become flesh anyway?
I don't know. How does a warden become grey?
Oh, come on. You could continue that conversation. That was cute. He almost leapt out of my circle there. I think it's funny to put that right underneath them. I'm not sure if that just hits like everything in the area or what. Yay, we did it! Ooh, what's this? Is there a rune in nearby? A rune that I don't know how to make? We did it! What exactly am I lighting up here? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, Black Lotus seeds. Perfect. Alright, let's get the fudge out of here. Where is
agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, the so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek. I'm pleased to see my spy master is on top of the matter. I try. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
I'll try charm.
We need him to open up about these bloodthirsty cultists. I'll bring wine. Vicinius could be a useful ally. Merchants travel, and they love gossip as much as coin. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Oh, where do we even start? Oh.
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition. The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling? Oh, you are referring to my outburst in the Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong. Sometimes it's best to talk these things out. I was with a hero of Ferelden when he defeated the Archdemon. With him by my side, anything was possible. He married Queen Honora, but it didn't matter.
Says
He
you.
loved me, but there is no happily ever after, not when life goes on. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand. Thank you. Now enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts. Let's talk... Me? Bards... There are plenty of tales in the library. What did you... I would... For after
I already
night, the Divine called on me to...
read through this.
Can you teach... Being a bard is so... It involves a keen understanding of... The bards is an intricate dance. The best way to let... Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you. We can always...
Alright, so it said that the book was by Dorian. Whom I believe is on this level. Found it.
Roderick, that chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven.
Oh,
You know he died.
yes.
Got us as far as the camp, and then that was it.
Oh. That's too bad.
I helped him walk. He talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
Thank you for telling me.
Thank you for telling me about that.
I thought it was important. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
It occurs to me...
Beyond my being a mage from Tevinter, you mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well-dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
You certainly think highly of yourself.
It's true. I could be more modest, but I'd be lying. Now, what was I talking about? Me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy.
That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Why would your family be upset with your choices?
Because I rejected their idyllic plan. If they had their way, by now I'd be married to some unlucky girl from a powerful family.
So they're basically
We lived in
Endeavor.
luxurious despair, despising each other as I waited to take my father's place in the magisterium. I declined the honor, and thus it's best I'm far from home. Less of an embarrassment that way, you see.
Why remain with the Inquisition? Why not go back to Tevinter?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. Not that it matters, I'm quite accustomed to being a pariah. It adds to my charm.
Sure.
I can do more for Tevinter here. If the Venatori succeed, it'll set my homeland back 1,000 years. I'm sure some magisters would disagree, but that's why we kill them.
What did you mean by generations of careful breeding?
The great families of Tevinter don't have children. They
Yeah,
refine
so like
traits,
Endeavor.
weed out the undesirable and promote the rest. My mother was chosen for my father because magic runs strongly in her blood. Never mind that they loathed each other. They wanted a son who could become Archon to make House Parvis the envy of the Imperium. They got me. A cautionary tale that you should be careful what you wish for.
I'm getting the impression that you don't care much for your homeland.
On the contrary, I care for my homeland a great deal. There's so much potential. Sadly, we squander it. We refuse to acknowledge how far we've fallen because pretending is easier. We pretend the Qunari can be beaten. We pretend that we're superior to everyone, even our own people. Not everyone feels that way. I don't. Sadly, we're the minority.
It just seems... So much of what you say about the Imperium is entirely negative.
It might sound that way. For all our faults, my people have many virtues.
You don't hear much about Tevinter. I mean, you do from Fenris because, like, that's where he came from, and but that's where Fenrir went too. So there's like good and bad things, right?
You can walk down a side street and find nothing built during the modern ages. And despite appearances, we care deeply about everything. We have no reserve, not in war and not in love. If I truly believed my homeland was beyond all hope, I wouldn't miss it so much.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Ah, yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite fascinated by it. Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales.
Flying cows? I still can't believe that guy was throwing goats. Also, what is a gullet?
That one's actually true, but the cows
Or
didn't
gullet,
have
or whatever the
wings.
heck that was.
I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
Corypheus is a figure out of Tevinter history. He was a magister.
Yes, but that was a different time. The Imperium's power was at its peak then. The Civil War had ended. The Magisterium was united, its armies scooping up bits of Thedas like candy. The Magisters who...
See, this is why I like the extra conversation topics.
But who were they?
No one knows. There's no record of a Magister named Corypheus. All this happened 1400 years ago, before the Blight nearly wiped us out. There are no records. Today, people half believe it's all just a story. That's what I believe.
We have evidence the story is very much real.
But not who Corypheus is. If he even remembers. There used to be
That's a good
families who
point.
claimed some of those Magisters as their own. That stopped when the Chantry appeared. Then it was shameful, and the families distanced themselves from the tale. All we know is that some men and women entered the Black City.
I thought it was the
looking for
Gold
old
City.
gods. What did they find? According to Corypheus, nothing. And only he could tell us more.
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of...
I'm scared to ask some of these things because I don't want to make him mad at
Many
me.
Magisters will rejoice at the
falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what, 200 years off and on? It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry.
That's true.
You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
It seems strange that an entire empire would be ruled by mages.
Strange? Why are you less qualified to rule than some tart with a fancy craft?
That's true.
Actually, the fiction in the Imperium is that mages don't rule. The magisterium rules. That magisters are all mages is considered a convenient technicality.
What is the magisterium, exactly?
The upper house of the Imperial Senate, and the only part worth having a seat on.
Oh, okay.
Those seats are split among the circles of Magi, the Chantry,
I actually didn't
and
know
the
this
major
before now.
families. All mages now. It's odd that outside the Imperium, you use Magister like it applies to every Tevinter mage.
If you're not a magister, then what are you called? No special title?
I'm an Altus, which is almost as good
An
as a
Altus.
Magister, depending on who you ask.
I've never heard of an Altus.
Upper class. Those families who trace descent from the Dreamers, the first prophets of the old gods. If you're a mage and you're not Altus, then you're later. Lower.
Oh, okay, I see. So
If
it's
you're not a mage
separated
at all,
like
you're so
nobility,
classed as everyone
lower.
else. We do love our fancy words.
I thought the Archon ruled over the Imperium.
Well, yes. Technically, he can overrule laws passed by the Magisterium, but that never happens. Even so, he gets to appoint new Magisters, which means all
This
the
is
families
interesting
vie
to me.
madly for his favor. Thus, the Archon gets invited to all the parties. The truest path to Tevinter influence, let me tell you.
If it's a fiction, that means mages do rule then.
Yes and no. Let me put it this way. Mages do rule, but not all mages are equal. If you're not from the right family, chances are
Right.
you don't rule anything.
Like he just said.
Maybe you're even a slave. The idea that anyone could be a mage, however, keeps the masses placated.
Can anyone be a mage?
Technically, the potential runs mostly in bloodlines, but it's been known to happen. More importantly, commoners believe it can.
Interesting.
Tevinter legend is chock full of mage heroes from humble origins. So they hold out hope. Someday my son or my son's son will be a mage.
That's so interesting.
Someday. Poor sods don't realize
In
that
Ferelden,
means
they're
they'll be
like, oh
placed
no,
towards
he's a
the arse
mage.
end of
Hide him
100
away,
years.
hide him away.
At best.
Being a quaestor isn't a good thing.
I imagine the average non-mage likes to think so. Counting numbers and shuffling papers all day is better than many occupations after all. If you're a second-class citizen among a pack of piranha, however, your outlook changes.
And let me ask you something else.
Of course.
We'll just do a little bit at a time.
Fair enough.
I should go.
Naturally.
Ooh, we got a lot of info on that one. All right. Yes. I want to go see if Cullen has anything for me, but how do I get out of this tower? To give her.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I am without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
looks like
This
Aveline.
is your doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Do you really think I'd miss this?
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
Wait!
You're probably wondering what happens to the Night Captain
It's
after the last chapter.
Aveline.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me.
Kawaii.
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that smile.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
I wonder if I have time to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
What does it mean?
Completely worth it.
Guilty pleasures.
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled. Said he smelled his mum.
Majestic. How is a place like this?
Strangest thing. When I reached out, my dad was gone.
Just gone.
Know where I found him? In a barrel. The thing was...
Oh. Oh.
Gloat all you like. I have this one.
Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor. Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always...
I don't
You need to
believe
come to
that.
terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
What is this game?
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
You're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time.
I've never
My
seen
brother and I
this.
practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Ah, it's my turn.
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
We should spend more time together.
I would like that.
Me too.
You said that. We should finish our game, right? My turn?
This is a cute scene.
I believe this one is yours. Well played. We shall have to try again sometime.
This is a cute. Wait, I won? Yay! I won the game. That was a cute scene. That was so cute. Aww. See how easy it is?
Was there something you needed?
Oh. Oh.
I thought we could talk. Alone.
Alone? I mean, of course.
I didn't know you could do it so soon. Yay! More romantic scenes.
It's a nice day.
What?
There was something you wished to discuss.
I find myself thinking of you more than, well, all the time, really.
I can't say I haven't wondered what it would be like.
What's stopping you?
You're the Inquisitor. We're at war, and you... I didn't think it was possible.
And yet I'm still here.
So you are. It seems too much to ask.
Aww, there's this guard walking in the back.
Commander,
Asshole!
you wanted a copy of Sister Leliana's report.
What?
He's so
Sister
mad.
Leliana's report? You wanted it delivered without delay.
That face.
Or to your office. Right.
That face. Yeah, back away slowly before he kills you with the stare.
If you need to...
Aww.
I'm sorry. That was, really nice.
That was what I wanted.
Oh. Good.
Aww, kawaii. Yay, cute, cute. I didn't know you could start it so soon. That was hilarious. Jeez, how many doors do you freaking have to open?
Yes?
Do you have some time?
Is there something on your mind?
Just thinking.
The day you kissed me on the battlements, how long had you wanted to do that?
Longer than I should admit.
The time Dalish never bothered you.
I hadn't considered. Elves weren't treated differently in the circles I served. I didn't think what it might mean to you. I hope that doesn't... I mean, does it bother you?
No. If you care for me, that's all that matters. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot.
I'm not very good at this, am I? If I seem unsure, it's because it's been a long time since I've wanted anyone in my life. I wasn't expecting to find that here. Or you.
Think you could slip away?
I believe so. Wait for me.
Aww, cute. He's adorable. Alright. Now let's go learn how to be a necromancer. The most evil of our... Although technically that necromancing... How do I get out of here? Doesn't have any, bringing back... You know what? I have... This is not suicide. I'm just a god. Ha ha ha.
I await your return, Inquisitor, as do the spirits of those we have lost or caused to be lost. Necromancy, Inquisitor. The dead will serve for you.
I'm ready to learn what you know.
You have your instructions. The dead have time, I do not. Complete your tasks.
Wait, what? Oh, I have to make it. Oh, God. Fuck. Where do I... Once again, why there's a door through a door, I don't know.
And what else did Lady Porcidia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, Your Worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
Yay, making friends.
Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
No one else here has your experience, Josephine. Or your stories.
I'll try to curtail their length next time. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Good. Yay, we made a boyfriend and a girlfriend in one day. Best friends. Best friends. Oh, now where am I? Where am I? Where is this? This is cool. Is this my bedroom? Wardrobe? Wait, why do none of these... Ooh. This is a nice room. Is this my room? This has gotta be my room. How do you get to this room? Is my question. Seriously, how do you get to this room? Whoa! Oh. Whatever. I can't figure this out at all. Okay. Why? Right, that's... That's still going on, huh?
Let's see what we have. Have you heard anything?
Not yet. I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Alright, so we have... that. We have... I guess I'll just pick one. Actually, we're gonna stop here for tonight. Thank you for watching, and I apologize for the hiccups today. And I'll see you later.